What's going on, everyone? My name is Lex. I'm a business owner. I have a business degree, and I'm here to help you with your business finances. Now, I know business finances can be a little overwhelming for some people to handle, especially in the beauty industry. A lot of my peers that I talk to, it scares them. They don't really know what they're doing. They look at these numbers and it's not clicking in their head. So it's hard to improve your numbers if you don't understand how they work and where they should be going. So I'm going to break it down real quick, real simple. And regardless of whatever system you have in place, whether you're going to take what I have to say or you have your own system, you need to have a system. You need to have a system in order to have a healthy business. So first things first, the method I like to follow is based off of the book Profit First. This is a book I read a few months ago and it really spoke volumes to me. And I've been implementing this method and it's been working for me. So, step one, after you take your gross, which is your overall income that you get as your business, actually, let me backtrack. Before you do all that, you need to have a business bank account, non-negotiable. Like that's step one. That's day one of you running a business bank account. Every single dollar flows from there, but it has to start in the business bank account. So once you handle that, everything starts in the business bank account. And after I take my gross, which is every single dollar that I make, I go on a weekly basis. So every single dollar that I make a week, I take my taxes, my expected taxes, and then an additional 5 to 10%. Whatever number you want to rock with, that's on you. I take around 7% of taxes. So I take my expected taxes plus an additional 7% for taxes, and I put that into my business savings account. I don't touch that. I leave it. That's for tax season. I don't want to get hit with a big tax bill, come March, April. So the taxes stay in that account. After that, I like to do the method of Profit First, where I take anywhere between 5 and 10% and take that just as profit, pure profit. Stash that away for a rainy day. Maybe you want to do some upgrade later to your business. Maybe you want to give yourself a bonus. You need to have a little extra cash on the side. So I know for a lot of people, it's going to be hard to take 10%. I recommend starting with 5% profit. Work your way up. Maybe every quarter you take a percentage or two higher of profits and see how fast your savings will grow. So that's the second step. Third step after that, after I have my taxes and my profit, then comes my expenses. And ideally for business, you want your expenses to be as low as possible, right? You want to have bare minimum expenses. So you want to aim typically for around 30%. Anything lower than that is phenomenal. 20 to 30% is ideal. Right now, my expenses personally are around 30 to 35%. And if you don't know your expenses, you need to start there. After the business bank account, look through your expenses. You need to look through and see where every single dollar is going. And you can either do something like use QuickBooks, maybe you need a bookkeeper, maybe you yourself are just printing out bank statements and going through and saying like, wow, I spent a little too much last month on supplies. Like I ended up wasting a lot of it. I should cut back on supplies. But you need to know where every dollar is going in order to know your expenses. So fast forward again, I like to keep expenses around 20 to 30%. Right now for me, it's around 30. I'm working to get that a little lower, but it's a work in progress. You're not going to be booming overnight, but in order to be long-term successful, these baby steps need to be in play. So after I take my taxes, after I take my profit and then my expenses, everything after that gets left over for me. So generally for me, my take home is around 60-ish% of my overall. And for me, that works. For you, maybe you need a little more. Maybe you could take a little less, but this is all just a baseline. Again, you can use whatever system you like, but you need to have a system in place. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about business finances whatsoever, please reach out to me. I love talking about this stuff. I love talking about money, and I think it's important to help others. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.